Well, Nick, we meet again, and this time it's the London FA County Cup, and we've come away with a 2-0 victory over Cockfosters. Your thoughts on this afternoon's proceeding as the rain starts?
Yeah, it wasn't a pretty game. They upped their game playing against a higher level. I mean, they're a decent enough side, a well-organised side, but you can definitely tell that they were up for it. And I think we had a really slow start. Obviously, we made a fair few changes from the weekend, and we had to find a way, and we did. And a great finish from Joe Wilson. He's got that in him. Probably should have scored in the first half, and then obviously Zeke wins the pen and then slots it away.
I have to admit, the first half, one thing we noticed in the press box about Cockfosters is the willingness to break quickly. You know, a lot of one-touch passing, a lot of fast movement downfield, and it looked as if the boys were struggling a little to actually keep up with that. What kind of changes did you think of making as the game went on?
So, I mean, we gave them a rocket at half-time. We moved the ball well in the first half in spells, but just not well enough as a whole. So we discussed that at half-time. We got our distances correct, and it was better in the second half, but still not amazing. But I think the class showed towards the end when we got the goals.
Yeah, I mean, Joe Wilson's finish, that's definitely going to go on an end of season highlight reel, that's for sure. It was a good finish. But, you know, you said you'd like to, you know, you think he's got it in him to score more. Have you been able to get him to think that, though? That's the question.
Yeah, he believes that as well, but we've got to get him in those areas. You know, the one in the first half that he had, I mean, if he takes a touch, he's one-on-one with the keeper, and he lashes at it, and it's not a bad strike, and if it goes in, we're all saying probably goal of the season. So
yeah,
it's one of those, but he's definitely got it in him. He's scored a few goals this season now.
Yes. Yeah.
I don't know the stats, but he scored a few, and he's got it in him, and that was a beauty today.
A lot of the times Chris will go out at the end of the game marking it 6s and 7s, possibly an 8s. That really was one of those games, you know, for a lot of it. But of those that started, who do you think advanced the case best for a place in the starting 11 who hasn't been regularly in there?
I think that's a really hard question to answer, to be honest. I think the boys found a way as a group. They obviously trained together a lot, but like I said, there were a lot of changes today, and certain elements of that probably told in terms of maybe fitness levels and things like that. But I think that's a hard one to answer in terms of your question, but I would definitely say they did well to find a way.
And now we look forward to another couple of games in the league. We've got Hungerford on Saturday, Town next Tuesday. What difference does it make to have this spell of games here at the Power Day?
Oh, being at home is brilliant. You know, you heard them banging the fans banging the drums and singing until the 95th minute, and the boys can hear that and appreciate it. You know, we were commenting on it on the bench. It's really important, and you get it away as well. But obviously at the Power Day we've got a lot more voices around, so you can hear it a lot louder. So it's good to have this little run. Obviously we've got the 2 league games and the trophy. We'll prepare like we always do with all the games, regardless of whether it's league or cup, and we'll be ready for them.
Cheers, Nick.
Thank you.